Well, in this edition of This Day, we want to look at the activities of the All People's Congress. It's a party, as recently we see a letter written to the party by a senior APC member, veteran Alhaji Ibrahim Ben Kagbo, calling for unity within the political party. And he said the party actually not for do anything before make the loss the 2028 election. So we want to look at preparation of the party ahead of that, and also we can touch a bit of the party ongoing press conference at the party headquarters Freetown, as the party discussed about the audit reports, issues around the Auditor General, and also the MCC reports earlier today. At the studio for talk about this, I got with me AKK Kamara Esq, and a member of the publicity wing of the All People's Congress Party. AKK Kamara, welcome to the show, AKK.
Good afternoon to all. Good afternoon to your unions. It's a pleasure being here. I'm happy being here. Thank you so much.
Okay, you're always welcome. First off, let's start the conversation. And, you know, as I mentioned recently, we see a press release, opposition paper written to the administration of the party by a veteran politician and also member of the APC, Ibrahim Ben Kagbo, former member of parliament. You know, remind the political party APC of them trying for be united, and say, things say the party for being around disunity for the 2028 election will probably not for made the party lost the 2028 election. Generally, how does this sound to the party in the first place?
Firstly, we acknowledge receipt of that letter via social media, and again, let us not lose sight of the fact that Honorable Ibrahim Ben Kagbo is a very senior party member, and he don't hold very senior party positions, and I'll be one time a very senior cabinet minister in the then government of Dr. Anesbai Koroma. Don't forget, it's an opinion of his, and for which he entitled to for call for peace within the party. If you notice, say there are certain areas that we're not correct or we're not go on well, I think it behoves him as a senior party official for bringing them to the attention of the party and identify areas where he feels say we need for rectify and move on. But however, I just want for allay the wider populace. The wider populace say indeed this is not something we very, very new. Anytime we party they in opposition, you know one thing you get for try for understand, say dissenting views then get for day, other people and get forget their own opinions, then we they hold on to. Everybody gets even shades of opinion. But it is just left with the competence of the leadership of the party for me to be able to manage these opinions them very well, for make we at least see our best, we all can understand and come together and fight a singular cause. So Honorable Ibrahim Kagbo in submissions them, yes, it's an individual takes the party need for be united, for which right from the inception, from what we done with this tripartite, we sole drive about unification of the party. Because we know, say, hopes we are high, and for make you come out blatantly with the truth. Sometimes some people can accept the truth as blatant as it is, but as time progresses, they can face the honest reality. So for make you just come and break the truth that way, you understand, to some extent, people can accept it as it is. Some people will find time for make a heal. So if you notice, recently you see the National Young Congress of the All People's Congress Party, the young one then at the party, by which me not dinner that kid anymore because I don't pass by age. Yeah. You understand? You see, then get a national tour where the key message where they preach right across the regional headquarters, now the entire country, is about peace, unity, and oneness. And that's exactly what the young people at the party just don't complete. That not only stop at that. You see again recently the Women's Congress of the party, then by equally host a symposium at the party office, where again the topic is about peace. So the issue of peace by Ibrahim Ben Kagbo Honorable, it's not a novelty anymore at this point. Just that I just want Ali in fear say the party dip and go far ahead for a little reconcile ourselves, a little get a common understanding, and a little move ahead. But again, as I say, it's a gradual process. You understand? The truth, to some extent, is very, very, very difficult and hard for accept. You understand? Not all man will accept the truth as it is. All we need now, for make all as a party understand, say indeed, 2023 done, and we don't succeed in 2023 through the recommendations then we're inside the tripartite, and we as a party now, all we need for do now for make we come together and hold the government accountable and make sure say those recommendations captured in the tripartite are fully implemented to the latter, because it is only when we succeed for do that we will get a reputation of waiting happen again 2023.
But even on the opposition, you know, they come together for ensure all the government, you know, to account, more especially to recommendations them where they inside the tripartite committee. Part of them is about the electoral process, but there are also still division within the party, and you know, according to AKK, they are also silhouetting whether the party for accept Dr. Samura Kamara or not, or you know, some issues don't they come out say
accept Dr. Samura Kamara on what?
In which sense we are in? You several times you don't see we members and they say it's no longer the leader of the political party, and himself still says the leader of the
except party. Otherwise sometimes you want to be disingenuous to Dr. Samura Kamara. I don't think say at any point after in 6 months don't elapse, you don't tell this country either by in tweets or in Facebook address them we can do once that he's still the leader of the party. I cannot recall that because Dr. Samura Kamara self knows say he's no longer the leader of the party. All we know about Dr. Samura Kamara with respect to him there too, and that we know say now be one time the flag bearer of the APC for both 2018 and 2023, and then fundamentally and principally that we know say na be one time the lead negotiator for the tripartite agreement, for which that again done. They don't go submit the recommendations them to the president on the 1st of July this year. So all now we left now that for make the party now take leadership for make sure say all the good work with Dr. Samura don't do so, because he believes say really politics not to do or die. So he's a man of peace as in describe himself. So he don't do his own part, and believe you me, generations yet to come will always continue for him that accolade that indeed is not somebody who believes in violence, he not believe in jungle justice, but he believe say in as much as we disagree, we need for agree like our sit on a round table. That is what he has succeeded in doing to Sierra Leone, and for which that will never go unnoticed. But however the truth is, he's no longer the leader of the party. By law, with Constitution as section 47, 1 and 47, 4, make them clear as to how the office of the leadership in the party talek. If you contest national elections, they always say general elections, and then you win, you as the flag bearer of the party, that position of you being the leader of the party becomes a continuation. But if you lose the elections, whether you go Nakoto, whether you go Tripartite, whether you go agreement of national unity, whatever agreement you go pa, that after 6 months, in law we call it a fluxion of time, you did that office in the lock, not to send a post in lock more. Not to Paminka Lumansari locker, not to Payansane locker, not to Secretary General locker, not to CDA Achinis locker. They domot the lock for himself, underline the word, they domot the lock for himself by the provision of the Constitution, say, you no longer be a leader of the party. You understand, sir? So it's not in any way demeaning to him. Rather, we just want to try for a situation wherein we create a situation in the party wherein we act not in tandem with the provisions of the Constitution of the APC. And not forget, there was a particular time in the APC, you notice, say, then lay the entire party executive then one way, then give what we call the Interim Transition Governance Committee, what they call the ITGC.
Yes.
I remember I don't host me on that day on several times when I be serving at the ITGC.
Of course, yes.
Say, when I be the executive, when time be don't pass. Correct. When time be don't pass. So now, because when I be failed for conduct elections, for give new party officials the opportunity for can lead, now the court don't injunct to all, then they give an interim committee where they steer the affairs of the party till.
Still in existence?
I'm not going in existence again because there's no longer an ITGC. There is now the official party leadership, because the mandate of the ITGC was to just run the party affairs leading to the delegate conference, where we go get Dr. Samura Kamara's flag bearer and this current executive. So the issue of ITGC don't do APC now.
I don't know, watch some Facebook issues where Peter contest him for the claim say them embody still in existence.
Well, he knows what to do. I think based on the roadmap you draw, we are not really here to discuss the ITGC.
No. I just asked question.
No, if he has any other issues, the courtrooms are open. You know the way for go through the and everything as Salona, a law country, just like how they tell you so much no more with the issue of Dr. Samura Kamara. Because we don't want its repetition of same, they make the party they guard every provision in this constitution. That anything we do as a party official, if we do in tandem with the provisions of this constitution. So it's in no way demeaning to Dr. Samura Kamara. It's no way like saying no, the party they in chaos. No, we are not in chaos. Just like it's just behoves him for plunge the party into chaos. That he comes out frankly and tell the people, you know what, I was elected as flag bearer of this party, and the position was provided for clearly in the constitution. And so therefore, anything they do for be in tandem with this constitution. Therefore, this constitution, me time don't elapse as a leader of this party. So, me not a leader anymore, but being an APC, a very senior party person, and I'm ready for support the party come the next general election. That's all what you need to do.
Yeah, but you know, even make that clear, and that make you still ask whether it's...
Well, that's why I'm saying that is what he needs to do.
Yes.
You understand? He needs to come out bare. To me, I've said this many times, and I'll continue for saying back. He has created for himself a niche in the politics of Sierra Leone. He has created an indelible footprint in the annals of politics in Sierra Leone. What do I mean? Sierra Leone will always remember Dr. Samura Kamara as that person who will not believe in the tit-for-tat approach. Sierra Leone will always remember Dr. Samura Kamara come 2028 general elections, when the elections will follow international best practices based on these recommendations that we don't put together as soon as the Tripartite. If only allowing now, together with himself as members of the party now, for all the SLPP government accountable for make sure so we implement all those resolutions as captured in the 8 recommendations plus the annex recommendations from the Tripartite recommendations.
It's very important, and recently the party will get a meeting with some international bodies, from the ECOWAS, the AU, and other members, with regards to the progress made so far into the implementation of the Tripartite Committee. And there are a few bottlenecks still with regards to some, recommendations for being implemented by government. But how the party APC able to get the negotiation skill and able to get and done with the government, and because if the recommendation will not be achievable at the end, then it means whether it's the resources from Sierra Leone, or the international body will support the process, or the efforts even from your political party, probably go in vain as well.
Yes, that is more so the reason why the leadership of Alhaji Minkelu Mansare, again, is a novelty in the APC. He's that leader who believes in working in tandem with the law and believes in consultation and making sure that he holds the interests of the APC to high esteem. Is that person will not favor you as an individual as against the interests of the majority? What am I trying to say? Alhaji Minkelu Mansare not support Abdul Karim because na in Peking or na in possible in favor as against 10-15 APC people. He go prefer for follow the 10-15 APC as against the interests of Abdul Karim, hence in the best interest of the party. What do I mean by that? He believes that the only way forward for make we able achieve as a party, for make we come back to governance, A, we believe in unity, B, we must talk true to ourselves and accept the honest reality, say, this is the current position and this is the way to go. And that is exactly what the APC is doing now, together with the current leadership. Now, we don't get the agreement for national unity. When the moral guarantors then come for a key word, underline that word, it's called an assessment. Then come for can do what we call for checkmate, for dot the I's and cross the T's, as to how far waiting we don't achieve, waiting we not achieve yet, and waiting they in progress. And so the APC, with the leadership, able to give a comprehensive, this is the one document this work out back, a comprehensive report as to what exactly are the achievements so far from the agreement of national unity. We get 8 resolutions, what we don't do, what we not do it, and what they in progress. Clearly and bare. And equally we go further for remind the international community, say, out of the agreement of national unity, when a resolution 3 we bond the tripartite, we submit 80 recommendations and annex recommendations. We're on to this point. There has not been an I dotted or a T crossed. And so we complain about the current government, the snail-paced approach to implementing these resolutions. You see how the party is serious. You see how the party, they cross every T and dot every I. And so all we need now, that for make we all as a party come together, that indeed this electoral justice which Dr. Samura they talk about, we have achieved it. How? And what is this electoral justice? The electoral justice is the 80 recommendations of the tripartite. That is the electoral. So anybody will ask you now today, so within the electoral justice is the 80 recommendations are submitted to President's Bill on the 1st of July 2024. That's the electoral justice. Because if we able to address these 80 recommendations, which we call the convergent views, we say APC agree, SAPP agree, it go have a repetition of what happened 2023. The divergent views where APC annex, where gets rerun, SAPP no agree. So if you no agree, me no agree, we have no common ground.
Okay.
That is why it is called the convergent views and the divergent views. But the area of argument is the convergent views. If only now Samura Kamara and the entire APC executive accepts for work together, Samura Kamara accept for can join the APC executive for hold this government accountable to fully implementing these convergent views within a legal reform, we take them to the department or agencies we responsible for saying. Within the legislative reforms, we take them as we make the proposed memorandum, take on a cabinet approve them, take on a parliament, for pass them into law. They becomes now statute. Within the administrative or other reforms, we take them to the requisite bodies for these reforms to be made. And once this is done, the leverage where Corneby gets for announced results as it do, you know, go ever get them again. And thus,
you mean the next electoral
correct.
Yeah.
No, whether it's waiting, yes, Corneby do 2023, the next electoral commissioner not go equally get that leverage anymore because there are now laws to regulate every act they do. Do you understand? So this is the achievement Dr. Samura Kamara have got. But continue to tell the people it's not yet over till it's over. The answer is you're wrong. It is done and dusted. It's over. Now the party is moving forward. The party is now united than any other time before. And we say no to distraction. Nobody can distract the APC anymore because our eyes are now on the ball as we march towards State House. Come the next general election. That is most of the reason why you notice the APC constitution makes them fundamentally clear that by 2026, the APC, they elect national officers. And these national officers, they emanate now from this process we don't initiate. Because as you know, the APC party don't start what we call membership registration and verification. Because when we don't succeed for get a very, very credible data in the APC where they capture our entire membership, both home and abroad, then by next year, 2025, we'll start what we call the lower level elections. These elections, they will go for do them comprehensively till the end of 2025 as they give the entrance to 2026, when at the ultimate 2026, we will go elect national officers and the new flag bearer of the APC where they contest the next general elections we dated for 2028. So these are the steps we are taking deliberately and very, 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 very much tactful, and we are doing them cautiously.
We can look at the party responsibility for hold government accountable, and as seen already don't start, our members of parliament, they get press conference for a brief unions with regards to what's in the happen, and also how the party thinks now a way for profile solutions and also hold government accountable with regards to development. And initially we don't talk about the concerns from Honorable Ibrahim Ben Kagbo and issues surrounding Dr. Samura Kamara, and also some of the recommendations from the Tripartite committee. And you also initially mentioned about how the party get for prepare ahead of the 2028. And it's 2024. We get less than 2 months for 2025. From that point, we get 3 more years to the country's general election. How the party don't structure themselves now, with the different categories. You already don't start and saying again forgetting elections,
lower level elections,
and then leading to that as well.
Yes, that's what we have started. You see now there is an ongoing registration of members and verification of existing members. All this is geared to us also having a credible data we can rely on as a party, that indeed is the data of we membership both home and abroad. So we will verify with data and equally open opportunities to people who want to become bona fide members of the All People's Congress Party. So no need for close the door to them at all.
All right. And,
yes.
And so, I know that a lot of people get for going for the party in flag bearer position leading to the party in presidential candidates and the other position as well. But what are the criteria for going to all of them position anymore, especially executive members? One for be councillor, one for be. I know probably it might be higher, but it's very important we understand because I don't see there are a lot of battle with regards to who will lead the All People's Congress Party APC come 2028.
We get one single who can sing na APC it means irrespective of everything, we are one family. No matter how we disagree, we go agree, follow, move on. In other words, it's the same thing I've said again in Timne. In other words, what we're trying to say is this. You know who disconnect the fact, say, people will not get political ambitions in the party. But political ambition will stifle the progress of the APC. In as much as we disagree for agree, but at the end of the day, we'll forget a flag bearer. But one thing I want to lay you fear about is the flag bearer race in the APC is going to be seamless. It's going to be devoid of confrontation. You're not going to forget Allah. It's going to be very, very much seamless. And we all come around one person when the time reach. So let us don't worry about it. Let us don't put the cat before the horse. Let us just allow ourselves first to get the party intact, do the necessary reforms we need within the party, speak true to ourselves. Don't just keep we back house in order. And then any other thing we can fix when the time reach.
Okay.
But yes. Further to what I try to tell you, the party, as I say, would try to put everything in place. You just mentioned, say, you see the opposition at party office in the monthly press conference, wherein they address the issue of the fired Auditor General, Mrs. Larate of Pears and Deputy Tambamomo. You can reason with me again at the inception of that whole fracas. the APC be making position very clear that as far as we are a sober-minded opposition that would feel say, one, the relieving and relieving of in duty was unconstitutional, it not follow best practices, and secondly, when even they remove them and submit or subject them to a tribunal investigation, at the conclusion of the tribunal investigation, the party again through with vibrant members of the Uganda Parliament challenge again the tribunal report, say it's not credible, it's vexatious, and same to that one today, again before you again, with the official position paper of the leader of the opposition in the Parliament, Honorable Abdul Kabo. We don't only talk for himself, he talk for the entire opposition members now the well of Parliament, say, that thing will be telling you tradi. We will not be believe. We will not go against Enduam. Take today, now they will team up. And now, independent reports then they come out confirming same that A, the way we relieve that woman from her duties was unconstitutional, and the offenses we say it commits is not true, and that it follow best practices and it do in tandem with the legislations thereto. This is the position paper
from the APC members in Parliament.
Yeah. And to confirm same, you see yesterday, the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Sierra Leone, author again another press, that as far as them concerned, then challenge the tribunal in reports that are not credible and that in findings not correct, and that as far as them concerned, in tandem with international best practices, that's I read from the extract exactly, that the Auditor General acted in accordance with the provisions of the law, thereto, and that they don't see no way, nowhere. Listen to what he then say. They told me they talk. He said, after an extensive review of the tribunal's report, International Standards on Auditing, ISSAI, Standards of Response provided by Mrs. Taylor Pierce and Mr. Tamba Momo, the committee finds that, one, they acted in the best interest of the public. Listen, they acted in the best interest of the public, upheld professional standards, and adhered to international auditing standards and guidelines. Two, there were no instances, underline the word, there were no instances of professional misconduct or ethical breaches as outlined in the ICASL Code of Ethics and the ITOSSAI standards. Thus, listen to what they say now, this is the more important part, the operative part of this whole press. As a result of the above, we therefore confirm that Mrs. Lara Taylor Pierce and Mr. Tamba Momo may continue to perform their professional roles as qualified, chartered, and certified accountants, free from any encumbrances to their names or any doubt on their integrity. That boils back to the fact that we, the APC, we just don't criticize because we feel like criticizing. We compliment government where it is necessary and bring government to their toes where we think they are not doing it in tandem with the provisions of the 1991 Constitution. So as a sober opposition, we criticize constructively. Underline that word. Yeah. As a sober opposition, we criticize constructively. And that is why, again, today, we parliamentarians then, in the monthly press conference, when they update the party as to waiting all the transparent at the well of Parliament on a monthly basis, come again and submit a 7-paragraph position paper to the public and to the party that waiting this SLPP government don't do so not correct so now bad precedent. Fine. In the interest of the 1991 Constitution and in the interest of Sierra Leone. Because we need to celebrate people who are doing good. People who believe in independence and serving their consciences and doing the work for the interest of Mama Salone. These people, we must celebrate them shoulder high. Not when they don't die, we praising them. Now when they are alive, we must celebrate them for acting independently, unbiasedly, making sure that what in them they think of is the interest of Australia and nobody else. And these are the people. So it's not a matter of them when they have done all these good things, you come and then you hit them at the back. So pulling them down. So as a party, we stand on the same position, and we parliamentarians on re-echo same, and same is for the party and its officials nationally, that this is our position, that we continue to hold the view that the Auditor General and her deputy acted in accordance with the law, and their sack or their removal from their offices was unprocedural, it was unconstitutional, and it contravenes international best practices. That's the position of the APC.
All right.
So that tells you again what in APC they do. Will they continue for all government accountable and make sure so we proffer compliments where necessary and equally hold them to their toes as to where we feel say they are not going well. It's all about complimenting the efforts of governments.
So moving forward as a party, and what do we expect from the APC party within the next coming years, next months, next few weeks, next coming years, with regards of holding government accountable? Not only criticizing, but also governments understand that there is an opposition, and also we also listen to opposition, and as a nation we move forward, because the president also be stating at Parliament that it cannot work without the opposition.
Of course, no democracy can thrive without a competent,
play the pivotal role as well
opposition. And the APC is a competent opposition. And waiting at the center of people out there, and for me they continue for us the belief in the leadership of the APC, in Honorable Alhaji Minkelu Mansare, Payansane, Dr. O.F. Yansane, the deputy chairman of the party, the lawyer Lansana Dumbuya, the other lawyer Abdal Timbo, CDR, Tunis, I cannot name them all. And every officer of the party, right from ward level to the national, we must continue to believe in these people. They are given competent leadership, and that the APC is in good hands. We will not go allow just one person in interest take the APC down the drain. But what we go do, we will succeed for make sure say you one interest not go spoil this party. We need for alleviate the suffering of the majority of Sierra Leoneans. That is one. Number two, with people who support us in the APC need for APC in governance. And this, we don't promise them that come 2028, the APC, they take over State House legitimately through the ballot box. And therefore, we no want no sonko inside APC this time around. We will maintain peace. We will continue to extend olive branches to everybody, to all and sundry, whosoever don't feel dissatisfied along the line. APC now one word. APC now one word. Oh yeah. This is what some of us were taught. In the APC, no matter, you don't have an alternative. If you believe in the APC, you have to believe in the leadership of the APC. Because in the APC, nobody know the way big pass APC. Now the APC now big pass with all. And so therefore, none of us serve individuals. We serve the party collectively. And so no one person know the way big pass the party. Now the party now big pass with all. And so therefore, if this is the ideology of the APC, let we nurse this spirit of saying yes, we don't accept. 2023 is done. But again, we succeeded in making significant impact that indeed the leverage we Kone beget 2023, it will not be repeated in 2028 with whosoever will be the national returning officer. That's the position of the party, and that's the footing we are, and that's exactly what we are going towards.
Thank you very much, AKK Kamara, Esq, from the All People's Congress Party Media Committee. Get a parting shot?
Yes. My message to the people is this. I don't believe say anybody there in this world where you a man, take him from me, Remy, you a man, and I put you to the spotlight. I believe say you get a woman where you like, not so. Yeah. You like your woman to the extent that you don't want to make your woman cheat you at all, not so. Right. Yeah. Yeah. And so therefore, on your volution, you don't go willingly take your wife. You go give them to other man. No matter how you look at her. Yeah. APC, nothing other way we want. The sole focus of a political party is to gain political power. You go look power, you take, you go give to your neighbor. Nobody in the right sense not can think that. So whosoever is thinking that the APC executive now sell out, no. Nobody not going in the right frame of mind. Say me power, I take and go give away. Power, you know the yak possible. You need give away power. So therefore, my parting message for today to my people and I for make them know say, if they want for make Ukana power, nobody know the way want for make Ukana power reach Honorable Alhaji Minkelu Mansare. Nobody know want for make APC can power pass the current executive. We want power. But again, the only way we get power are through legitimate and democratic means. And this way, I want to make it clear to you all say 2023 done. The only way now we can have power now 2028. So it behoves all of us for make we come back na the party and believe say waiting happens to 2023 in order to repeat himself again with this leadership we will get. To that note, I tell you all plenty. Thank you. See you again when you invite me.
Definitely. Thank you very much, AKK Kamara, the Esq, member of the main opposition All People's Congress APC Party Media Committee, the publicity wing.